For 100 years, this piece of paper decided who got a second look. Education, experience, job titles, accomplishments. I think that's starting to break down, and not for the reason you'd expect. Not because resumes are disappearing, because employers may be trusting them less. Today, almost anyone can use AI to produce a polished resume, a compelling cover letter, and carefully worded interview answers. It's helpful for job seekers, of course, but it's also creating a new challenge. If everyone can present themselves extremely well, how do you tell who can actually do the work? There are signs employers are responding. A 2026 Robert Half survey found that 65% of hiring managers said AI enhanced resumes were making candidates' skills harder to verify. More employers are turning to skills assessments, work samples, and simulations, ways of observing candidates more directly. Tesla took an interesting approach when recruiting for an AI chip project. Applicants were asked for 3 bullet points describing the toughest technical problems they'd solved. Not where have you worked, what have you actually figured out? The resume tells an employer what someone says they've done, but the hiring question may be quietly shifting from what does this person say they can do to can they show us? That matters for workforce development. We spend considerable time helping people improve their resumes, still useful, but maybe we should also help job seekers answer a different question. What evidence can you provide that you can actually do this work? Job seekers don't necessarily have to wait for employers to ask. Think about a difficult problem you've solved, what you faced, what you did, and what changed because of it. That example may reveal more about your ability than another paragraph on a resume. A portfolio, completed project, or short example of a problem you solved can provide that evidence. So instead of only asking, how do I improve my resume? Job seekers may increasingly want to ask, what can I show that proves I can do this work? As AI makes polished presentation easier to produce, what gets harder to manufacture, judgment, curiosity, and the ability to actually work with other people may become more valuable. Perhaps the resume isn't disappearing. Maybe employers are finally asking for the one thing a resume could never actually give them: evidence. I'm curious what you're seeing. What are you seeing in hiring that hasn't shown up in the data yet? Share your observations in the comments. Thank you for viewing this week's observations. We look forward to seeing you next week.